Hi Capricorn, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing a reading for you guys for July 5th, 16th to the July 31st. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. We have a bonus reading here for you. So let's get right into it, okay? So the first card that we had was emotional healing. Wow, master energy here. Second is conflict. And third is grounding. Wow. Wow. Okay. Immediately, I'm just in the back of the deck, bottom of the deck is healthy boundaries. What I'm receiving here is that you guys are really in this awakening stage. You're really purging some things out that really harmed us in the past, that depleted us. Awakening crystals also an energy where you're becoming an energy healer. You're helping others with awakening their energies by really helping with emotional healing for them. Some of you guys could be counselors or really thinking to really help others transform grief or fear or trauma. This is also understanding our shadow side. This is a very self-empowering energy here. Anything that felt deeply misunderstood, anything that was traumatic, we're like really in this space of healing, like really tumultuous experiences that we really are not fearful in looking at. And you're doing it with great ease, with grace, with clarity, because you're realizing that it really situates us, it grounds us, it balances us in this space here. There's a lot of transformation energy that's taking place just due to a conflicting, challenged, that could be a situation that's in your life. And there's a lot of deep healing that is taking place here. I feel like how you even respond to others is now, since you're in this emotional healing space, there's this, how you're dealing with conflict is really balancing. Or this is just an energy where it's very advisatory to really handle anything that feels like a conflict with ease, with grace, with balance, with knowing that you're understanding your shadow side and really understanding how to transform anything that could be a conflict into balance. Wow. So let's get into some tarot here to kind of go a little bit more deeper into this message. All right. So I do feel like you guys could be feeling very blocked. I do feel like there's this, wow, on the bottom of the deck. So there's some really interesting messages coming in. So I'll give you the first one. The first one I see is that some Capricorns can really feel blocked. And it has maybe a lot to do with the fear of the unknown. Fear of just jumping into something just brand new. Going off on our own to somewhere that we don't know, or just really leaving situations behind and just cultivating that impulsive energy of just newness. We could be really feeling, I don't know what that will do, what is the outcome of that. And because of that, our intuition, our wisdom is really at a very high level here. And it makes sense with this emotional healing energy, this awakening energy that you're having. And there's new beautiful opportunities coming in. I feel like there's messengers that are looking to come in to really give you some great financial opportunities, or just like some really great messages coming in that could really create longevity for you. And there's this energy where, you know, we just maybe could really be tired of not really feeling like loved and feeling neglected of that sort. And I'll clarify these, but again, with that awakening energy, I'm really getting a strong message that anything that just felt really, really emotional for us, and I'm feeling like that has a lot to do with just not feeling love, not really getting the love that we truly deserve, right? And really transforming the trauma that it can bring of that, you know, is really allowing us to let go of anything that felt could be dysfunctional or anything, just finding the truth of situations and really healing anything that just felt addicting to us. Looking really deep into ourselves, our souls here. There's a lot of emotional intelligence that's taking place here. Anything that we buried is coming up, and it's really helping us at this time to really support us and hold us down, that we really heal those wounds here. Because one, it's like you're dealing with conflicts. Like, I feel like you could be dealing with someone who is conflicting, and you're just dealing it with balance and ease and tranquility and emotional intelligence. But there's this fear of maybe leaving this conflicting situation, conflicting path, conflicting situation, partner, whomever. It feels as if that has a lot to do with the fact that we're a little bit fearful of going into the unknown. I'm also feeling another message here where someone is looking to forgive you, or you forgiving someone. Someone's coming in with an apology. It's like a soulmate connection here. There's this nurturing component. Someone is looking to come and apologize because they might realize that you are extremely nurturing and caring and empathetic, and it's like what they need. Wow, I see a soulmate connection here. And it's like this unbounding energy that takes place here. This unbounding energy, someone is coming out of their own cages. Someone is finally realizing something that they didn't realize before because they had their own mental perceptions behind it, and they were very steadfast in how they thought. But now they're realizing, like, whoa, I gotta go apologize to Capricorn because this is my soulmate. And it quickly turns into something beautiful with this Emperor energy here. There's this energy where someone it goes into like this foundation. I feel like someone knows that their foundation is a beautiful soulmate type of lesson or love here. And someone is really looking to really forgive. Wow. And again, I feel like they could have been dealing with something that they found out in their own personal life, or there's some sort of realization of the internal battles that they've had, and they could have been coming into some sort of root and awakening that happened that really gave them anxiety, and now they could be in a space of healing, and really working hard and letting go of some things, and really meditating and leaving some things behind their own life because they're discontent, or this is just your energy. But wow, I definitely see someone coming straight to you. But let's clarify these energies here on the board. Yup, look, new love, new passion, new passion. I feel like there's a time right now in your life, Capricorn, where, yeah, look at the Eight of Swords again in the reverse. Someone is coming out of hiding. They're tired of being fearful of stepping to you. Wow. So let's clarify these here. Yes, someone is coming and giving, wow, and the Emperor here again. I do see that you guys are really turning up in the sense of you creating businesses for yourselves, and in the interim of really emotionally healing in a deep level, realizing that some things that are just really not nurturing us, and we're really wise on it. It's just something that we're just feeling blocked. You could feel like your passions and creativity blocked. But I do see there's a new beginning here, Capricorn. There's a lot of unblocking that we have to do, and a lot of unblocking anything that feels like a fear, anything that we feel like we can't calculate. It's really important for us to sometimes just kind of go off on impulse every now and then, because what typically happens is that there's a lot of unblocking that can happen. There's things that you think that you could never do starts happening, and things that you kept feeling like, wow, like I keep working on the same project over and over again and it's just not panning out. It starts to feel like it starts panning out, right? So, really realizing anything that you felt like was a faulty decision too, you're really coming out of that too, really releasing that, coming out of that space of internal anguish too. I'm getting to with the Eight of Swords here. I mean, excuse me, not the Eight, the Eight of Swords. Did I say that right? Eight of Swords, yes. So yeah, there's these new beginnings here. It's freedom. You're breaking free from fear. You're breaking free from things that you felt like were faulty decisions that you made. Anything that felt like a creative block is like really coming to an end. There's a beautiful, fast love energy that's coming in. I also feel like there's another energy. I feel like you guys are dealing with two different ones. I feel like someone is in somewhere that you have no idea is looking to come towards you, and they're healing somewhere. I don't know. I see that too. I also see that you're realizing that there's something inconsistent that's going on. It could be in a partnership. This could just be revisiting things that really felt like we felt defeated, and regaining again this energy, and really anything that felt emotionally draining, you're turning it into like a business, but to help others. It's like creating balance, realizing I feel like you guys could be working on something that heals you emotionally, but it's also it's going to generate revenue. Wow. But at the same space, it's like this healing that's taking place here, of the things that really hurt us, that really felt like we were just left out in the cold of love. This inability to be loved, or inability to love. There's this great sense of foundation that's taking place here that is going to cultivate like a physical manifestation after things didn't feel too yummy emotionally, becomes actually an empire for you. Wow. Guys are becoming to CEOs of companies and everything of that nature, because you're really handling everything. Again, you're not afraid to go there with yourself. And anything that could feel like a challenge or conflict, you're really starting to just come in a space of unbounding yourself, because you're grounding. Your balance is extremely important here, and you're realizing what's inconsistent. Anything that just doesn't feel that stable is like you're in this space of like cutting it out, or not letting it be defeating you again. You could be dealing with a partner or a career that drains you, and it used to drain you, but now you're realizing, even if you hadn't left yet, you're still in this space of, I know how to deal with these conflicts with ease and joy and grace, because you're dealing with it with emotional intelligence. You're dealing with it with balance. You're dealing with grace, with ease, with wisdom. But there's this energy of like really wanting to just let that situation go, period. And feeling like this inability to, but I really feel like there's this energy of looking to break free from anything that our mental bodies will suggest that we can't do. It's like, no, we really can. So our advice for you guys is, my vibes speak louder than my words. Wow. Guys, you read vibes. You know. That's why the moon is here. You know what's inconsistent. You know that's what's coming in and out of your life. You know the inconsistencies that are taking place, whatever that you might want to take that as. You're feeling the vibes on them. There's this absence or departure that's going to be taking place here. You're very aware that you might have to depart, okay? Changing of residence. Some of you guys could be changing your address and residence soon. And again, it's not easy. I do see that it's not easy, but it do get you out of this space of defeat, of not feeling drained. Also, there's this not refusing the opportunity to move forward. Anything that just felt like a loss, like you're turning it into a gain. And again, trust your vibes. Your vibes speak louder than your words, okay? Trust your vibes. And also be mindful of your vibes too. And I feel like that's, again, the challenge. Emotional healing is very important to process things that vary. Guys, our emotional bodies are very important. We can't stuff it inside a box and throw it nowhere. It's going to fester. It's going to grow like mold, and it's going to stink, and it's going to keep growing until you clean it out. And that's what has to happen here. You have to clean it out so that you can create balance and no longer feel hung up on mental conditions that really feel like we can't unbound ourselves, because there's this unbounding of self that's taking place here, and it's taking you right to your foundation, your physical manifestation, you becoming a manager, CEO, creating businesses for yourself, cultivating anything that felt like a loss into a gain. Boom. I love it. Okay? Thank you guys so much for coming to this channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.